Picture this. You're in a meeting, your heart's pounding, and you're too afraid to voice your opinion. You're not alone. It's a universal experience, the confidence conundrum. A silent struggle that's all too familiar, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, making small talk with a stranger, or even deciding what to wear. This lack of confidence acts like a chain, restricting us from reaching out and grabbing the opportunities that life presents. It's like a glass ceiling we place over ourselves, limiting our growth and potential. It's not just about the missed opportunities, though. This lack of confidence can subtly erode our self-worth and happiness. It's a cycle of self-doubt that feeds on our insecurities and fears, keeping us stuck in a rut. We've all been there, feeling like an insecure loser who can't get out of their own way. So, how do we fix this lack of confidence, you might ask? Well, most advice out there is as cliché as it gets. You've probably heard adages like, just believe in yourself, or fake it till you make it more times than you can count. But let's be real, if it were that simple, wouldn't we all be exuding confidence by now? These tidbits of wisdom, while well-intentioned, are about as useful as a chocolate teapot. You see, telling someone to just believe in themselves is akin to telling a fish to just start flying. It's not that easy, and it ignores the underlying issues at play. And oh, fake it till you make it. That's like asking someone to perform a heart transplant after they've watched a 5-minute YouTube tutorial. It might make for a good story, but it's not exactly practical advice, is it? Yeah, okay. Thanks for the brilliant insight, Captain Obvious. You don't think I've tried just believing harder? What if we told you the secret to bulletproof confidence is much simpler than you think? Instead of grand gestures or earth-shattering revelations, building true, long-lasting confidence is more about small, consistent steps. It's about understanding that confidence isn't a switch you flip on and off, but rather a muscle that needs to be worked out and strengthened over time. It's about recognizing that confidence is not tied to perfection, but to the courage of trying, failing, and trying again. Confidence, in its purest form, is the belief that you can improve, learn, and grow, no matter the challenges you face. It's about empowering yourself to step out of your comfort zone, one tiny step at a time, and embrace the potential for growth that exists in every moment. So what if I told you the secret to bulletproof confidence is something you can start today without any woo-woo mindset BS? Step 1. Start small. The journey to unshakable confidence begins with one small step. It's not about leaping over skyscrapers in a single bound, but rather taking on minor challenges little by little. Think about it as crossing tiny confidence hurdles one at a time. Perhaps it's maintaining eye contact just a tad bit longer than usual in a conversation. Or speaking up in situations that are relatively low risk. Maybe it's finally getting around to completing a small task you've been avoiding. These small victories are the building blocks to a more confident you. Moving on to step 2, visualize success. Now this is where things get a little interesting. Have you ever imagined yourself delivering a flawless presentation or speech? Well, this is exactly what we're talking about. By vividly visualizing yourself succeeding at bigger goals, you're essentially tricking your mind into believing you've already accomplished them. It's a clever little psychological hack that can do wonders for your self-assuredness. On to step 3. Silent confidence cues. These are physical cues that can significantly boost your confidence. It could be as simple as adopting a power pose, modulating your vocal tonality, or making deliberate clothing choices. Picture this, walking into a room with the swagger of a celebrity. Can you imagine the surge in self-assuredness that would accompany such a demeanor? Lastly, we arrive at step 4. Analyze your thoughts. This is a crucial step that involves catching and disputing negative self-talk and anti-confidence thoughts. You know, that nagging little voice in the back of your head that's always ready to rain on your parade. Well, it's time to flip the script on this inner critic. Imagine you're a boxer, psyching yourself up before a match. You wouldn't allow any thoughts of defeat or failure to cloud your mind, would you? Instead, you'd fill your mind with positive affirmations and visualizations of victory. This is the same mentality you need to adopt when it comes to building confidence. So there you have it. A 4-step strategy to building real, lasting confidence. Start small, visualize success, use physical cues, and analyze your thoughts. It's not rocket science, but it is a science in its own right. A science that, when applied diligently and consistently, can transform you from a self-doubting wallflower into a self-assured, confident individual. It's like having a boxer's mentality, constantly psyching yourself up. And remember, every step, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. So why not start today? After all, the only thing standing between you and unshakable confidence is you. So go ahead, take that first step. You've got this. So, what are you waiting for? It's as simple as stepping over a tiny pebble. Start small, with minor challenges and small wins. Then, let your mind do some magic, visualize your success. See yourself acing that presentation or comfortably socializing at that party. Remember, you're not just dreaming, you're training your brain to believe. But don't stop there. Let your body speak the language of confidence through power poses, a firm voice, and even your clothing choices. Walk into a room like you own the place, because why wouldn't you? Finally, become a vigilant guard of your thoughts. Catch those negative whispers and flip them into positive affirmations. You're not just an observer of your thoughts, you're the director. In essence, building real lasting confidence is not about believing harder. It's about taking these simple, effective steps. Give it a try, see the difference for yourself. Subscribe for more life hacks. These techniques really work if you use them.